I'm Simon McCuskey, and with me Liam Bentleigh. And Liam, it's already round 3. South Melbourne have tasted defeat midweek against the VTC, and Bentleigh looking to rebound after last week's draw with Heidelberg United in this first half, and they've got it underway here in this round 3 Alanic Victorian Premier League contest. Bentleigh in their traditional green strip. South Melbourne, the home team, in their traditional blue. The South take the first corner, and there's the opener. South Melbourne have scored only 3 minutes in here at Northcote, and it's Sebastian Petrovic.
And there are going to be questions asked about the defence there. Petrovic seemed to be able to rise without anyone anywhere near him. I think there was Aaron Wilford was coming in a little bit too late from behind him, but that was an easy goal from only a couple of yards out for Petrovic. And when you do that type of thing, getting that early goal makes it all worthwhile.
Bentleigh, it's kept alive across the face of goal. And we talked about Bentleigh not being a threat the first time they've gone forward, and they've nearly scored, and just trying to, in fact, pinpoint that player. Hayden Doyle made something out of nothing, as the replay will show.
Yeah, look, it probably wasn't well dealt with by South Melbourne at the back there, but probably done all he could to get it across the goal. It would have been nice for him to cut it back and get it in line, but I don't think he probably had that angle on him there, Simon.
His target there was Payne, floating down the left, playing that left wing back role. And another ball coming in. Miscommunication there between Kennedy and his two centre halves, and Bentleigh somehow got out of jail.
Yeah, they did. Krencevic again causing problems going forward, and Kyle Kennedy probably just trying to do a little bit too much. They could have left that to centre halves, I'd imagine.
Recchia. What about that for a run? This time needs some assistance in the box. Will take on Matthews. It's a good ball in. There on the far post. And a chance there to finish Tseski. And this time, Bentleigh had the numbers on the back post. And there's a bit of an infringement here. Tseski, the referee, just calming things down.
As the ball comes in, Kennedy done well just to make himself big and probably just put a little bit of pressure on the bodies.
On the stroke of half hour in this first half. They're trailing South Melbourne by a goal to 0. And it's a great header, and it's a great finish. And it's all square here at John Cain Memorial Park. And that has brought the travelling contingent to light.
And it's not too dissimilar to the goal they copped in the 3rd minute. Again, a good cross in, just rose up there high above anyone else to pop that in the back of the net. That was a fantastic finish.
Good throw wide too. South have the runners wide. Kričević. It's a great cross too. It's an unmarked back post. Joyev to make it 2. That was a superb counter-attack and build-up. And what about that for a finish, Kyle Joyev?
What a finish by Kyle Joyev as he goes over to rightly celebrate with the fans. Great counter-attack. Great ball over from Krencevic. He flicks it. Looks like he's lost it. Turns around on the volley and off the post and in. Brilliant.
Bentleigh with a chance to get one back, and what about that for a touch off the line? That was certainly going in. Rhodri Payne, that was instinctive, just stuck his leg out and cleared that off the line. It should have been 2-2.
Yeah, look, it was a fantastic bit of defending. Certainly would have been questioned had this gone in, but manages to stay on the post and just poke a toe at that one and get it out.
You'd see what he was doing to try and quickly break down the wall that Bentleigh had in line, and now Bullock will take it on. A great save. That was goal bound. Stefan Stardalic. A great finish there.
As we have a look at the replay, Simon, you kind of think it's probably a bit ambitious as he's pushed further and further wide, but it's going in and it could quite easily sneak into the top corner.
And it will sit to Moraes. It's a good little ball through. Kričević to make it 3. Has a narrow angle, and Kennedy come out, but the threat yet again. Kričević wide. He assisted for South Melbourne second and could have scored himself.
Yeah, really good counter-attack again there. Krencevic again, the outlet to get to it. It's really good pressure, but Kennedy done very well to get out.
Downs.
I still got 4 or 5 up front here waiting on that ball coming in.
Well cleared there from O'Donnell, but they're not out of trouble yet, and there was a bullet coming in. Sardalic forced to make another reactionary save. Don't know how much he saw of that.
Yeah, Hayden Doyle following up on the outside of the box. And again, there was 4 or 5 in there, but just as the midfield come up to help, you could just see right on the edge of the box, caught it very well, but Sardalic.
Maybe for a defender, but an opportunity for South to score with 10 men. Joyev going through. It should be a corner. It was off a Greens boot. However, what has gone on behind play, Liam? It looks like the referee's pulled something up.
The handball, clear as day there. You can just see Petrovic has swung his left hand round to knock the ball forward.
There's some holding on, but it will be given played on. What a game this man's having. O'Dore and South Melbourne can hit on the counter now. Di Moraes, he has the new substitute. Wide, Ibrahim, who should finish this. Ibrahim gets himself some space on the inside. And the turn, the finish on the turn rather, copped a deflection there from Steve Laurie.
Yeah, look, he had about 3 or 4 opportunities to finish this. And again, probably the wrong option. There was 2 just off to the right side of your screen.
And what about that for a through ball? Recchia should finish this. It sails across goal. South Melbourne have had 2 great chances in the last 2 minutes on the counter, and that should have been the third and the first for the afternoon for Carl Recchia.
Yeah, the credit goes to that pass. That's a beautiful through ball.
And you can't allow this man any space. Di Moraes, lovely touch, and Di Moraes fell behind play as play continues. Ibrahim, searching for assistance, and he wanted Di Moraes, but no one's there, and he nearly scored himself. And Liam, despite that great solo play from Ibrahim, Fernando Di Moraes in a spot of bother behind play.
Yeah, look, again, fantastic play there from Kamal Ibrahim. He just shows that quick feet.
Petrovic, Krinčević, was he fouled? No, referee waving play on. Ibrahim, a chance to finish. It won't test Kennedy. He has looked sharp, however, since coming on.
Yeah, he really has, and he has this eye for goal and such quick feet. An absolute nightmare for a defender in the last 10-15 minutes of a game.
The Greens, despite the advantage, have had difficulty breaking down South Melbourne. And a chance here to find a second, and he held on for it too long there, Wilford. And he had options on the inside.
Yeah, Simon, you've got to think, when he gets to this point here, it's got to come back across. I think he spotted the goal himself.
And you think now South Melbourne will hold on, and a defensive error from Matthews could give South Melbourne a third. Krinčević with a deflection. How close?
A little bit of magic footwork there from Ibrahim. Krinčević just sees the gap opening, takes the shot, gets the deflection.
And there you have it, full time is signalled, and South Melbourne hold on. And it was a gallant defensive effort in the second half with the sending off of Clement Aseski. They've held on to beat the Bentleigh Greens by 2 goals to 1.